On the 2nd of March, 2015, Ricardo Brown was convicted by a jury for trafficking crack cocaine, possession of crack cocaine with the purposes of trafficking, and possession of the proceeds of the crime amounting to the sum of $40. Brown admitted to having a drug addiction, as well as having cocaine for personal purposes. However, he denied the selling of crack cocaine to an undercover police officer. This was not Brown's first offense regarding possession of crack cocaine, and he has served time before for drug offenses. He has since then relapsed with drugs and continues to attend Narcotics Anonymous. There were many mitigating factors to this case, including he has been an attentive father to a 16-year-old son, he has been trying to get a job, and there was no indication that Brown had the intent to traffic the drugs, except that the area of Toronto he was in was well known for this type of illicit trading. With the court's final decision, the Crown's request was granted. Two issues surrounding the case were, can the mens rea and actus reus be proven to show that Ricardo Brown had the intent to traffic drugs? And 2, if found guilty, how harsh should Brown's sentence be? Should it focus more on prison time or rehabilitation given his strong addiction and mitigating factors? Rationale Issue 1. No evidence was provided by the Crown to support the accusation that Brown had the intent to sell the illicit cocaine. Therefore, he was not found and charged with possession of drugs with the intent of trafficking, but rather was charged with possession of narcotics for personal use. Rationale Issue 2. Brown had already faced charges in 2014 for cocaine possession and was sentenced to 45 days in imprisonment for it. Since the time his mother died in 2007, Brown has claimed to use crack cocaine as a means to heal. From the time of his first conviction, he has attended Narcotics Anonymous, yet relapsed again in 2013. If Brown was found guilty to the possession of narcotics for the purpose of trafficking, he could receive a sentence of 2 years in jail to life. If found guilty to just the possession of cocaine for personal use, he could receive 6 months to 2 years in jail. The question of which would be a more effective use of the law comes into play. Analysis. It is crucial to our justice system that criminals be placed in jail for their actions if they are found guilty. However, our laws do provide lenience to those found guilty depending on the degree of the crime. The decision made by the judge was for Brown to go to jail for 6 months and immediately after be placed on 18 months of parole filled with constant drug tests and community service hours.